Howdy, friends, and welcome to The Average J. It is Tuesday.
No Tag Tuesday.
No Tag Tuesday. So today is April 11th, and today's questions come to us from Sandy at Life with Sandy. So thank you, Sandy, for putting it together. All the participants will be listed in the links below, and it is random spring questions.
Okay, I'm flying blind today because I have not seen them.
You have not seen them at all. So I did get a chance to see them ahead of time, but I unfortunately didn't share. I didn't share well.
You didn't study.
No, I didn't study. So, but you know, we're past Easter now, and I want to say it's in full spring. I think this week here in New Jersey, we're going to be hitting the low 80s for like 3 consecutive days.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
So I had to put my son's air conditioner in his window because it's going to start getting hot in there. But okay. Question number 1. What temperature does it have to reach before you ditch your coat?
60 to 70.
I have to say,
around that area.
Literally just, Michelle was sitting here. I said, take your jacket off. She had a jacket on just now, you know, so.
I like it hot.
It is in the 60s right now.
Yeah.
We have the front door open, but it's a breeze and it's making it a little chilly. Mm-hmm. So for me, I'm going to say like high 50s. But you know how I am. Even in the middle of winter, if I'm in the car driving, I'll have a t-shirt. You know, I take my coat off. I don't wear a coat unless I'm outside for some given amount of time. So you're somewhere in the 60s. I'm high 50s.
Okay.
Number 2, do you have a green thumb? If yes, what is your favorite thing to grow?
Oh, I'll say yes.
Oh, you have definitely.
I have passion for it. Whether I'm good at it, you know.
Other people in our neighborhood have asked Michelle to plant their flowers for them because she does such a good job.
They do.
You just don't want to brag on yourself. I'll brag on her. She is the greenest thumb I know.
But it's for flowers. I love my flowers.
Right. So. I get that. You make the most beautiful garden boxes and, you know.
Oh, my planters.
All your planters.
The pots out front.
The pots. Yeah. And she even took an old tree stump and put flowers in the center of that. So.
Yep. Although they're going to be gone soon.
No, because we're getting that stump removed on May 1st. So. Me, I do not have a green thumb. I make a garden every year. I get stuff out of it, but it's a struggle. I'm not real talented at it.
Well, we try to do it organically too. Like we don't use chemicals.
No chemicals.
You know,
the irony of that is I work for an agricultural chemical company.
You do.
And I don't use anything. So that's weird. Number 3, what is your favorite thing to do with the extra hour of daylight?
I like to sit on the front porch and just watch the world go by. But you know, people walk in, just enjoying the outside.
Okay.
I do until the mosquitoes get here.
Until mosquitoes get here. Okay, yeah.
I might have to rethink that.
Yeah. Well, they usually don't come out until it's dark anyway. So it's asking about that extra daylight.
Yeah.
You know?
Huh.
I like to use that extra hour to do something outside that during the winter I don't get to do, because by the time I get done work and am ready and eat dinner, that extra hour is the difference between starting a project that I know I can finish into the evening or not starting it and waiting for a weekend. Because you know me, I don't like to start. Once a task has begun, do not stop until it's done. Whether it be large or small, do it right.
Or not at all.
That's it. So I like to finish my projects when I start them. So the extra hour of daylight, there's a lot of things that normally I wouldn't be able to do during the wintertime that I can get outside and do that.
All right.
But you're sitting outside is a nice thing too. So. Number 4, what are your 3 favorite things to bring to a picnic? So bring to a picnic or eat at a picnic, because some things I'm not good at.
That's true.
You know, I'm just saying. So my 3 things I like to bring to a picnic, one of them is one of my favorites anyway. I love deviled eggs. I like the way I make deviled eggs. I put a little mustard in there and it just has a different taste. Some people don't. So I like bringing my own. Number 2, and this is one that I haven't made in a while. But macaroni salad with tuna fish in it, because a lot of people don't put the tuna fish in it. So I would like to bring that so that I get my, something I like. And number 3, watermelon, because Michelle and I are pretty good at picking watermelons. So if I bring the watermelon, there's a pretty good shot it's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
So that's the 3 I like to bring. But something I like to have at a picnic that I don't bring because I'm not good at it, potato salad.
Oh, okay.
I am so bad at potato salad, but I love potato salad at a picnic if it's made good. So, but I'm terrible at making it. I've tried it many times too, trust me.
Okay, well, I'll go with what I'd like to eat at picnics is it's a toss-up between the watermelon and a hot dog. I would 9 times out of 10 I'll pick a hot dog over a burger at a barbecue. But what I like to bring is macaroni salad.
Macaroni salad.
But it's a different kind. My mom made a really
I know what you're talking
different
about.
kind. She did make a pasta salad, like an Italian type pasta salad.
Your crab salad.
But yeah, it's like a seafood macaroni salad.
Yep.
So, yep.
All right. Number 5. Do you prefer rainy spring days or sunny spring days?
Sunny.
Yeah. I like it. It doesn't have to be sunny for me during the day, but there is nothing like a late spring, just before summer, thunderstorm.
Not like that other one we had last Saturday. That was a bad thunderstorm.
Yeah, that was a bad thunderstorm. There was a lot of rain on that one. There was a lot of water.
And lightning. It was just a constant stream of lightning. I'm picking the sunny days because you should turn the camera around and look out there because it is a perfect spring sunny day out today.
I have no lights on in the room, so any light you see is coming through the
bay window.
The bay window. So, number 6, if you could teleport, I like how she specifies, Kim, you don't have to fly. Anywhere in the world for spring break, where would it be? Well, if it's spring break, I mean, I don't think I necessarily want to go towards Orlando like we usually do because spring break is going to be so crowded.
Mobbed.
It's going to be mobbed. I mean, that's my favorite vacation spot, but I don't know. I think in this case, I'd like to go to the Pocono Mountains. Maybe
the mountains.
Yeah, rent a cabin, do a little fishing for a week or something in the streams up there. So if I'm going to take a spring break, I think maybe I'd like to do that. So,
and I'll pick the shore.
Okay, the Jersey
Shore. Take me to a beach.
There you go. So,
even though I have to wear,
which shore?
I'm going to pick still the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, but Ocean City, Wildwood, Sea Isle.
Oh, I'll go with Ocean City.
Okay,
it's a little more family friendly, homey.
It is. Not to mention the beach at Wildwood. It's like you got to get a mile down. It's so far from the street to the water.
That's probably why I picked Ocean City too. But I just saw a little article. I think Wildwood put a ton of new boards on the boardwalk. So maybe I might pick Wildwood.
Have to make our way down there.
Yeah.
Number 7. What is your least favorite spring cleaning chore?
Windows.
You cleaning them, and for me painting them. So painting all of the, they're all white. Our porch, all of our windows are painted in like this gloss white.
And they're wood. They're not wood, plastic. I forget what you call it. Vinyl. Yeah, they're not.
No, so they have to get painted, and I hate doing that, and you hate cleaning them, and especially the patio windows. Oh,
yes, they're a pain. They're aluminum, metal, but. The funny thing is we have to do both this spring. I know. We skipped over the painting and
we're due.
Deep cleaning, but.
All right. Okay, number 8. When you cook, are you a clean as you go person or clean up when finished? I'm in the middle. I don't like wash the dishes, but I certainly pre-rinse and stack them in the right way so that when I do them, but I got to say, so it's going to be a little easier now because today, what do we have delivered today?
My dishwasher.
So we've been without a dishwasher for like a year and a half. And so we finally broke down and bought a dishwasher. So cleaning up as we go will certainly be a lot easier, So
how long did it take me yesterday? Not yesterday.
2 days ago. It took you a good hour and a half, if not 2 hours. It was longer. It was a lot. But yeah, we weren't clean up as we go
No.
for those couple days because we had family over for dinner on Saturday, so we had a lot of extra dishes. So okay, number 9. What was or is your biggest life challenge you've ever experienced?
Wow,
is that spring? You mean ever happened in springtime? The biggest challenge?
And funny because May has always been a pivotal month for life in general. You know, I just feel like things happen to me or good things, bad, whatever in May. May is a month for me. But gosh, my mom.
Your mom passing was huge for you. I mean, it still affects you.
Yeah, unexpected. You know, and just, I mean, nobody's ever ready, but you know, she was 59.
I mean,
or no, 69. Anyway,
I'm gonna say my biggest life challenge is my 3 children now. With you think as a parent, once they're out of your house, everything is great. You know, I mean, we're not empty nesters. We still have our son at home, but 2 others are out. But I worry as much about my 3 kids now as I ever did when they were little. And it's very stressful for me. It's very hard because I love them. I love them so much.
Yes.
You know,
yeah,
so
the past year has been a tough year.
It's been a struggle the last year.
For all 3. And, you know, I think Joni from Joni's Pointed Plate, she quotes this a lot. Little kids, little problems. Big kids, big problems.
It's a good way of putting it. So. But I would say that's my biggest life challenge. That, and I had some health issues the last year, and I'm trying to get them under control, but we'll make it work. Number 10. What is the one sentimental item you own that you will never get rid of? It's kind of hard to narrow it down because I do have a few sentimental items. I mean, one thing I have is my little football player nightlight from when I was a kid. I mean, I still have that. It's like a ceramic material and everything. I just
came across that too, looking for the Easter decorations.
Really? Yeah. So, I mean, that would be something I probably won't ever get rid of. And another thing is, and this is not a spring item, but at Christmas, I have that little plastic Christmas decoration of Santa Claus looking at a grandfather clock. And it still has a price tag underneath from the old store Grant's for 99 cents. You know, I don't even know how old that thing is.
Well,
I mean, from the 60s, I want to say.
Like all the paint starting to come off.
It is, but I'll never get rid of that.
No. So there's I don't have that much.
No.
I did purge a lot of stuff.
Michelle's not real sentimental. She's like heartless.
Right? But says the one who says I'm a hoarder, like a year ago.
You hoard like new Dollar Tree stuff. No. There's no sentimental to it.
I do plan on purging that stuff too. Okay. I have lots of spring is coming. So there's a dish set. It has Raggedy Ann and Andy on it, and I've held on to it for this long since I was a toddler. So I'd say that
your Raggedy Ann and Andy plates.
Yeah, it's a dish, a bowl, and a little cup with a handle.
Okay.
But it's plastic. It's not as nice as your ceramic pieces.
I know.
That your aunt or
my Aunt Florence painted. So my Aunt Florence, my great Aunt Florence, was an artist, and back in the 60s and 70s, she painted a lot of handmade pieces, china, you know, plates, bowls, cups, sugar dishes, you name it, you know, all ceramics. And lately, people have been contacting me asking if I was related because they had some of her pieces. And some of them actually gave me the pieces, which is...
Two of our church members,
you know, have pieces from my Aunt Florence. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But, I mean, I have pieces from her from when I was born, and they're sentimental to me, you know, so I'll throw those in there as well. But that is all 10 questions. Thank you for joining us for this Tuesday tag. Thank you again to Sandy for putting the questions together, and I think this is working out good doing the tag once a month.
I think so.
I think it is. Although you and I are always late on it, you know.
Always.
So just things have been very, very, very busy the last couple of weeks. So.
They have.
But thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe. Make sure you go visit everybody else that is linked down below. Have a great day. Bye.